Oh man, sometimes your workplace dramas become personal dramas, and that seems to be the case when it comes to Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, because there's a bit of speculation going around that because of their rivalry on the track, that they're no longer friends off it. But let's have a look at this full article here. That is on the F1 Chronicle as always, guys. You know how we do on here. So, Lando Norris's friendship with Max Verstappen may have been stretched beyond its limits in recent weeks. There have been signs as the pair clashed on track, in the points standings, as well as verbally via the media at times, that the pair are not currently on speaking terms. It's hard to remain friends if you're really fighting for the championship and for positions, as they are, former F1 driver Ralf Schumacher told Formel 1.de. They didn't fly together to the last races, as was usually the case, the German added. I'm not even sure whether the friendship still really exists. As many others hailed Max Verstappen's victory from P17 on the grid at Interlagos, a match point in the 2024 Drivers' Championship, Lando Norris, 24 years of age, initially said it was more about luck than talent. I have to admit, those comments really did hurt me. That even as you guys know, even as someone who has criticised Verstappen a lot, you can't take that win against him. You can't take it away from him. You know, it was an incredible amount of talent. Yeah, there was some luck in there with the safety car, you could argue, and the weather and everything, but he took full advantage. He was the class of the field that day. No one was stopping him. Dutch racing legend Tom Coronel told the Telegraph newspaper that was really not luck, but a strategic choice that involved a risk that worked out really well. Yeah, I mean, some people say that, you know, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. That's the phrase, and I think there's some truth to that, definitely in this case as well. Ziggo Sport commentator Olav Moll went a step further, saying that Norris's dismissive comments, "Shame on you. I found that sentence vile and not okay," he added. That it had nothing to do with luck, but was pure luck. I find that really sad. You should not say that after such a performance. I mean, Norris started from pole position, and where did he finish? The only answer I can give is that it was not talent. He has never finished lower from pole position, so he has no right to say what he said. You shouldn't dismiss Max like that, or anyone else for that matter. Yeah, relatively quick one for you guys there. I mean, end of the day, you know, it's sad when these rivalries do get in the way like this, and you know, with the personal things when they're friends. I mean, look at Sir Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. That's one of the biggest cases in point, really. You know, those two were really good friends growing up. You know, went through the junior series together. And then they become teammates at Mercedes in 2013, and it's all okay at first, but as soon as the championship is on the line in 2014, it did not take very long for those guys to be at each other's throats, and I imagine to this day they're not particularly on speaking terms. You never really see them speaking to each other. I know Rosberg isn't in F1 these days, he's like a commentator, pundit sort of person who drops in every now and again, and Hamilton's a full-time driver still, but I've never really seen them speaking to each other. I could be missing something, but I don't remember seeing them speaking to each other in a long time. I mean, it's 2016 that Rosberg won his championship and then retired. And, you know, and then you've got things the other way around. Like, for example, remember Ayrton Senna and Prost? Those two were absolute rivals from pretty much day one in F1. They were never really friends. But as soon as Prost retires fully, properly, at the end of 1993, in 1994, apparently Senna and Prost really got on. And then Prost was one of the pallbearers at Senna's funeral, so clearly they were on very good terms by the time that Senna had his very untimely and tragic passing. So yeah, it's a bit sad when these things get in the way like that. But yeah, I hope they become friends again. But yeah, I have to admit, you know, I really have to admit, those comments from Lando Norris were just not on. Saying that the guy got that win purely just through luck is just completely off the mark. If roles were reversed, right? Would Lando Norris got anywhere near the front if Lando Norris was starting down in 17th and Max Verstappen all the way at the front? No chance. No chance. He would have probably got about 5th, maybe, if he was lucky. But wait, he got even lower than that, even though he started on pole. Where was he in the end? Like 7th, 6th, something like that? It was not a good day for him. And to say those comments, and I think there's some emotion in there too, but to say those comments was just disrespectful, immature really. And unfortunately for him, his championship's over, like I've said many times now. But yeah, what do you guys think? Is it over for Max Verstappen and Lando Norris' friendship? Is it beyond the point of repair? Are they actually friends still? Let us know in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Does it even matter, really? That's the real question. A lot of people will be wondering that. Does it even matter? But I'm sure it matters to those guys. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and for much more F1 content in the build-up to the Las Vegas Grand Prix in like 3 weeks' time. We've got plenty of news coming in the meantime. There's a new driver announced in F1 as well. Go check out that video if you're not already. But yeah, we'll see you soon for some more F1 content here on the F1Chronicle.com, guys. Have a good one. See you very soon.